Happy.
We're happy.
Are we going left over here?
Yeah, no, we're going left here. I can't find Greg and Lucky.
Well, no, you're not going to find it on the radio. It's online.
Oh. It is with a heavy heart that we welcome you to the 4th edition of the Happy Hour.
Yes, we made a big boo-boo, a huge mistake, and it's one of those. It's like, are you guys even professionals?
I'm actually so impressed that you said we, because I thought you were going to throw this all on me. But it is 100% completely and utterly my fault.
So Greg is the sound guy. I do the video. So it's a good team. But
we've got a team of experts working behind the scenes as well. And here's the thing: is the experts didn't push record.
So you'll hear the podcast fine. If you're listening to it on Spotify, you'll hear it fine.
Well, no. You won't hear it fine.
No, you won't hear it.
You'll
fine.
hear it. It is shocking. The audio is coming from Lucky's camera. It's the only backup that we had.
Yeah.
Even though we have the ability to record audio 3 times, we decided to bank on one, and I didn't push record.
Now the thing is, you probably thinking to yourself, but then why don't you just redo it, or why don't you just can it all completely and
honestly,
the content that we did for that podcast was so good. It was the first takes, everything was brilliant.
I think I'm gonna say it's the best happy hour we've done.
Yeah, so Greg and I,
we've really started getting into the swing of things.
Yeah, and it's just we didn't want to get rid of the content because it was so good, and that's why the sound is bad. But let me tell you something. My wife said something really brilliant, which I loved. After I told her, she said, don't worry, that will never happen again, because you only need to let it happen once for you, because it'll never happen again.
Yeah, but that's still too late, Bianca. Thanks, love. That's really nice, but it's too late. It happened.
It happened.
It's like, oh, we'll never sink a giant cruise liner into an iceberg ever again.
Yes, yeah, but it has happened. It has happened. But we hope you enjoy the podcast. We apologize about the sound.
But trust us, it's one of the best ones. So if you can't bear it, it's cool. Just move on to the next episode.
Yeah, some people are very finicky about it. Other people are like, you know what? There's worse things.
Yeah.
But hope you enjoy the podcast. Yeah.
Like it. Don't share this one. Share the next one. Thanks. Welcome to the 4th edition of Greg and Lucky's Happy Hour.
Yes, welcome to it. Welcome. We've survived this far. We keep going. We keep trying to do better. And if you've done all the other 3 and you to the 4th thing, well done and thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow, there must be nothing else out there for you. Talking about surviving, Lucky, we're going to touch on something everybody's talking about.
Coronavirus. I think, listen, I said, you've always said the same. It's so easy to be ignorant. It's so easy. So much easier. But I thought about it the other day. I'm like, I'm not going to tell you the in-depth research because I'm not a doctor. But I watched like 5-6 videos on it, and I decided to inform you, so that if you see a sign, you know, and you can save your life. That's it.
Oh, okay. Save your life. That's where we're going. I thought that you were just going to do a little public service and let us know about it.
A little PSA and then we'll chat about it. But I thought it's okay. Listen, we're broadcasters. It's we have to do it. It's our duty to say to people, if you see something, say something. Or whatever.
No, that's the neighborhood watch. That's what the neighborhood watch's duty is.
Those damn neighborhood kids, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you.
We got a lot of the regulars again. We're going to try and make 2020 your most interesting year. We're also going to bring up some game changers. Mine's a little weak today.
Okay, no, that's fine. Mine, I think it's more fun, but you might make fun of it. I have got a surprise for you for our show and tell. I'm going to blow your mind. You are going to
you get excited there.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do our shit tank, and we're going to discuss.
How was your week, though? Was it tough this week?
No, I've actually had a good week. I've been active. I've been contributing to society, which usually, since you and I got retrenched, it hasn't been a big thing.
No, definitely not. I have not been contributing to society, but I've been yelling at society because I've been at home affairs all week, and
that is not a reason to be happy.
There's hell, and then there's home affairs, and those are the 2 last places people want to be. Okay.
Was it that bad?
Dude, I should have just kept my old surname. My new surname, and I love having it. I'm part of the family, but oh my goodness, it has caused me nothing but
Well, now also you're gonna lose BE.
I know I'm gonna lose my BE.
Lucky, if you don't know, Lucky used to be a Motetsane. But then you were adopted into the Duplessis family, so you wanted to be part of the crew.
But what happened was my parents never changed the surname, so they got the papers from the government, and then they never changed it. So then when I got older,
because they knew how much admin Home Affairs was.
They're like, no, shh. We'll just leave it to him. Listen, we're giving him a home. I mean, that's the least he could do.
So why now? What's happening?
No, so now
so why do you have to go change again?
Because I've got my driver's license, my old surname. So now I've got to get my new surname, and now they're like, but why are you changing it? I'm like, but here's a letter from So now I need a letter from Home Affairs. That's a month. I sat in the queue.
Okay. This sounds great. Do you have any reason to be happy this week?
I do have some reason to be happy, but I'll tell you about it.
Oh,
must I tell you now?
I'd like you to tell me.
Okay, no,
you know this. I'd like to do this. Because we all get bogged down, we all get all boggy. So I want you to actively think. Because I was just trying to actively think. It's quite difficult, but force yourself to think of something to be happy. It's like if you smile, you can trick your brain into being happy.
Is that a thing? Is that scientifically a thing?
Yes.
Because you look like a crazy person.
That's what Eliud Kipchoge.
Kipchoge, yes.
He's the guy who just did the marathon under 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's not official because he had
it wasn't a race, all that. Yeah.
But his running trick is when he's running and he's done. He's pain.
Which
he starts smiling because it's a psychological trick. He tricks your brain into being like, hey, he's smiling. He must be.
So that's why people do it in the office when they're like, just ignore him. He's an idiot. All right, Jim. I'll see you later, buddy.
I'm feeling better already, and I'm smiling like a maniac for the last 2 minutes.
Okay. No, but I do have a reason to be happy. So my reason is that I actually got headway with Home Affairs. So I'm happy about that, and I've got an email saying we're on to the next step. So that is for me just yes, we're winning. Closer, one step closer.
One step closer to becoming a full-blown Afrikaans man.
What about you?
No, I was struggling. I don't know if I really have a very good one at the moment.
Okay.
I can say I'm quite excited. I haven't played golf all year because you and I work on weekends.
Yeah.
And that was my prime golf time.
Yeah.
Next week I've got a golf game scheduled during the week, like a doctor who schedules the cesarean early. Oh no, we'll do it at 8 a.m. I've got tee off at 9.
8. We'll do it at 6 a.m. and yeah.
So that's exciting. I'm good to get out on the course and go make a fool of myself.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Let's get into the podcast.
Let's do it. It's Game Changers.
I think you should go first with Game Changers. If you don't know what a game changer is, it's something that just makes the world a whole lot better. It could be just for you, it could be for everyone.
But we do it because we love it, and it's going to help. My game changer today is maybe something you're going to make fun of me, but I'm going to show it to you. And
I'm definitely going to make fun of you. But if you want to make fun of him, please comment below.
This is something I've told you about already, but it's a game changer because this will not only save you money, it will help you in the long run. Like, this is the coolest trick ever, and I came up with it myself, I think. The game changer...
Oh, boy.
The game changer is that when you have someone that comes over to your house, a electrician, a plumber, what you have to do is watch them when they fix something. And when they do that, you don't have to ever get them in to do that again. I once had to get a guy to fix a shower. It cost me 498 rand for him just to come out.
Yeah.
He then brought the shower, got a shower head, used my shower head, whatever.
Yeah.
It was leaking water over here, and I was like, bro, I don't know what's going on.
So okay.
So no, watch
and
this.
then you've got the tape. What's it called?
I don't know what it's called. It says here that it's called...
It's a...
thread seal.
Yeah, it's thread. That's what they call it. It's
thread seal. Yeah. So what you do is... so I'm going to do it now. Okay, hold on, Mike.
Okay, boy.
Okay, so the thread seal.
So you saw him do this and you were like,
I saw him do this, and then I was like, I'm never ever going to get him to do it.
Do you think this has anything to do with the fact that initially you didn't know who your dad was?
Why?
And then you watching these men do handy things and you're like, yeah, I love that.
I could do that. Yeah. I don't know. But now the thing is, I can do this. And now I never have to get someone to pay someone 400 rand to do this, to come out to my house. Now what happens is this thread seal, what it works is, it acts like a washer.
Yeah.
Okay, and now when you screw it into your shower head,
it's even better.
It's screwed in, and the water doesn't leak. You also have to get a plier to use it. But I learned this by watching him, and it cost me $500-600, and I never have to do that again. So when my washer runs out, which is the one in there, I just exchange it.
So can I call DIY Duplessis to come and do my?
No. The game changer is that you now know how to do it.
No, you see, this is the thing. I know you like saying that, but like that's why I'm paying somebody else to do it. Because I don't want to do it.
But it's going to cost you $500. In this economy, we can spare $500.
Well, then a good friend, a close friend, who's good at DIY should be able to come over to my house and help. And you love your DIY. Like,
I love it.
Lucky walks into the builder's warehouse and the salesmen are like, "Oh, Mr. Duplessis, welcome back."
No, dude, I do. I enjoy going in and just going, what can I build in my house?
It is nice going in that place.
Yeah.
But I understand that is a game changer. So and you've done it with a couple guys.
I've done it with a couple of guys and a couple of things.
So you're taking the food out of these men's mouths. Yes. Their children are going hungry.
Yeah, well, listen, if I can learn their trick in 5 seconds, then why should I pay them to do it? That's what I would think.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my game changer. Use it if you don't use it.
You DIY stuff on YouTube as well. Then.
Yeah. You just go on to YouTube and then you can watch something and then it's like, this is how you do it. You do it and then, like, I did something for my washing machine that would have cost me $2,600 and I ended up doing it and it works now. So that for me is like...
So if you have any small DIY projects, Lucky is available during the week, so you can just get in touch. Hit him up in the DMs. His call out rate? 600?
My 600 yeah.
No, go high.
And I'll come once, teach you, and never come again.
Oh.
Yes.
Is that what your ex-girlfriend said?
So what is your game changer?
My game changer is something that everybody knows.
Okay.
But it's a big one. And it changes the game, and I'm not saying in a negative way. I'm going to go for the positive because you know how negative I can be about children.
Yeah.
But my game changer is having kids.
Okay.
So you've just had a kid, and you've been in the trenches for a year or so. His birthday's coming up soon. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my promise to not buy him a present and buy you a present instead.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've had a new friend who's just had a baby, a week old.
Okay.
Baby girl. And the dynamic it's brought into their house is incredible.
In what way?
No, so as it, just you realize that there's a whole lot more to life than your job.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot more to life than brunching on Saturdays.
Yeah.
And I think that brings.
Has it helped the relationship?
I don't know if the relationship was ever on the rocks.
Okay.
No, but I can just see that the complete attitude
has changed.
Because now, and if you think about it, like for you, it has changed. And,
yeah.
I mean, if you've got children, you would understand this. But I'm not a big fan of children, and my fiance and I are both sitting on the fence. She's sitting on the fence, leaning towards kids. I'm sitting on the fence, leaning away from kids.
Yeah.
But
you're not opposed to the idea, and you think, I could see why people want to have kids. Because there's some people that are like, that's not for me. And I think society pushes women, especially into you should have, and it's
why don't you have kids?
Why don't you? It's like, no, because I don't want to have kids. It's not a thing.
Yeah, but then on the game changing side of it, more is, have you ever? And I'm sure lots of people have, if you work in any sort of management or any growth, when you help somebody or you train somebody and you see somebody succeed, that becomes extremely rewarding.
It does, it does.
So now with a child, that is your and your wife's project.
Yes,
And you get to start from the ground. Whereas an employee, you're like, oh well, I mean, I've got to start in the middle. I
got to get all the bad tricks out of him now. But your dad said that amazing saying.
Yeah, about how it's a project for you to do together. That it's truly the two of you.
Yeah.
But I thought about it because a friend of mine was also saying, he's become a manager now, mid-30s.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's so fulfilling to see somebody succeed based on what you have told them.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And I think that changed the game for you in terms of your reward as a parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Diego, my son, does this cool thing where he goes towards something he's not supposed to, and I'll say, Diego, and he'll look at me, and I'll say, and then he'll try, and I'll say, no, and then he does this roll, he flips. and then he goes another way. And he knows, and it's so cool to see him react in that way, going, okay, this is not something I'm supposed to do.
This is hiding time if I go any closer.
Yeah.
So that's my game changer.
Okay.
Is, seeing the child grow
And
what that brings to the parent.
Yeah.
Is
and then obviously when they're older, they obviously then make money and then they look after you. That's the main game changer.
Yes.
Because then you can frolic and
not necessarily.
And they can put you in a nice home.
Yes, that's what you want.
That's what
you always got to be looking
You want
out
one
for
of those,
home.
I don't know, like a gold harvest, I don't know what they're called, but like it's something with gold in it. So that they'll look after you. You know, they put you in a house that's got like chauffeurs and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I think you just want high care. If I break my hip, who's going to hold me?
Yeah.
Yes. So those are game changers. Everybody's talking about it. You've heard it. If you turn on the news, you know about it. It is the coronavirus. It's spreading across the world like wildfire.
Yeah, listen, it's definitely one of the biggest things. And for a while, I know about it. I know it's out there. I know it's happening. I know it's in China, and now it's gone over to Italy. But that's all I know. And I just try to just not care about it. And then the other day, I was like, lucky I'm being ignorant. I must find out about this virus.
Okay.
I must know about this virus. What causes it? What you know? So I watched a couple of videos.
I arrived here today, and he was like, I have to tell you about the coronavirus. So I'm excited. So you've got notes here.
So listen, I've got notes, and the thing is, I'm not a doctor. You know, so that's why I have to write notes.
No, sir, you certainly are not.
What, you feel sick, son? Yeah, it's the flu.
Yeah.
No, so I decided to write some notes down, and I think it's Greg and I were broadcasters, if you know us from the afternoon drive show or the weekend show or whatnot, but it's our responsibility to tell people about it, but also inform you about it. And then that's kind of our job, so that you can go, okay, I now know a little bit more about it, cool, then I can go about my day. So it's for us just to say, this is what the virus is.
This is so very adult of you.
I know. I've got a kid now. It's bringing the worst out of me.
Which is a game changer.
So listen. So the first thing is that the coronavirus that I learned from this. It's a CBS video. Is that it acts like a cold or a flu. It's got pneumonia-like symptoms, and what happens is, imagine a tennis ball and it's got spikes into it. It attaches. So when it attaches to like your nose or your mouth, it's
attached to like your mucus.
Yeah, like it's not a virus. It's just there. It has to have a host or a body. Okay. But what happens with this virus, which is the bad thing about it, it acts like SARS, where when it attaches to like your lungs or whatever, it duplicates in a crazy amount. So whereas other viruses like the flu, it slowly goes, and you get sick over days, and then the third day of flu, you're like, now you feel terrible. This thing multiplies like crazy, and it sends out to the other cells, and it goes, listen, duplicate, and they all times three duplicate. And what it does is it goes into the lungs, and that's when you've got a problem. So when it hits your lungs,
I think that's the thing with any cold.
Yeah.
Ever since I've been a kid, my mother's like, "Oh no, don't let it get to your chest. Don't let it get there."
And it has
when you have that cough.
And the difference between the flu and this virus is, instead of having spikes, the little tennis ball, it has suction cups, so it attaches itself and it can't get rid of it. Okay. They say people are asking why. So the one thing is people are wearing masks, but the masks that we wear, the ones that have those little, it's put it up like
this. They're not effective.
They're not effective, but they are effective in a way, because the problem is what happens is you might have the virus in your hands, and then people are touching their faces. That's how you're getting sick. So the mask prevents you from touching your face. So if you can wear a mask, cool. Wear a mask. That actually helps.
They've sold out, actually. I saw a call. They said, please do not go and buy masks unnecessarily, because there's a global shortage.
Of
and they've gone up, I think, in price like 3 times.
Wow.
And those are just the regular ones.
Yeah. They've got the ones that are like sucked around your face. Those are the ones, if you can get your hands on those, those are the ones that...
And apparently a beard
doesn't...
It's bad because the suction doesn't fully
close on it. Oh, okay.
But I like your thing, like not touching your face. That's the thing with everyday life, actually. The amount of times you touch your face. Yeah. Because everything is dirty.
Everything is dirty, and then you touch your face.
If you've ever been into a male restroom, the amount of times I've seen Oaks
not washing hands.
Hand on winks, pull out, straight out.
Yeah. I know a guy.
Then he's touching your hands.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not saying your dick's dirty. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying.
I'm just saying, Who knows?
Exactly.
Who knows?
I know a guy who washes his hands before he touches wings. He goes, I've shaken.
This is my temple.
But that's true though. You've shaken so many people's hands. You've spoken. You've eaten whatever.
Yeah.
Then you go in the bathroom. Now you're touching your wings, and now it's on your wings. No.
Yeah, you don't know where.
You don't know where that's been. Yeah. So the closed mouth thing, and then they say that the things you got to look out for is shortness of breath. This thing is, if you get shortness of breath and you're feeling sick, instead of going to the doctor with unannounced, you must phone in and say, hey, hi, listen, I've got these symptoms. Then what they can do is they can prepare for you to come in, because when you come in and there's other sick people in the room, you're not going to infect them. So rather let them know you're coming in and then go. And obviously try and stay away from
the first thing they check for. So my fiance's colleague was like, oh no, sorry, my son's got terrible flu, can't come in. Went in, and it was the first thing they looked at.
Really?
First thing the doctors checked, they were like, cool, we're checking for corona, and then they went through
everything
and
else.
he's fine, he doesn't have that, he's just got a bad
flu. Yeah, do you know? But it's like, so those are the most important things, and they say that they cannot stress this enough. Touching your face, your hands are so dirty. As you said, you touch so many things every single day, and then what happens is, as soon as you touch your face, you put in that virus inside of you. That's where the problem comes.
I've heard about it, so I've got two things that I've heard about it that I think are good things that people don't hear. 30,000 people already have beaten it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Have survived, have got over it, have got the virus out of their system.
Yeah.
That's positive news.
Yeah.
You don't always hear about people, you hear, 2 more people have died in France.
Death is coming. How are you ready?
You will die.
Well,
that sells newspapers.
Exactly.
It gets it going. Not newspapers necessarily.
Your friend, Greg, told me the story that his friend said that this is the beginning of the end. Like, that's hectic.
Yeah, he does like a conspiracy
Is he a bit of a conspiracy?
Theory. Yeah, but you know,
I can understand why though, because think about it. I mean, China is a massive market, and there's a huge market in trade within the world.
So I heard a story about like they've got a franchise like a Spur.
Yeah,
it's been closed down since about the 25th of January.
They've lost millions.
But you still have to pay rent. But then all those people that work there aren't getting money. People aren't buying food there, which means that they're not giving money to suppliers.
Oh my god!
So
it's creating this knock-on effect.
And that's just one instance.
That's one small little place.
Every kind of industry.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think it's really tough. And you know what is what's stupid is people are saying and doing stupid things when they're seeing Asian people, and like it's like any other virus. It could have come from Africa, and we know as Africans we don't want to be the people that brought the SARS or the whatever. So if you see people, don't be disrespectful because it's stupid. That's done.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah,
that was good.
No, but it is. But I think in the future people do that. Like,
and then the other thing that I had that was a positive thing that I've read, and I know you shouldn't believe everything you read, but I think it's reasonably credible, is this will become in our list of flus, in a sense. So, you got swine flu last year or whatever. It will become every flu season. It will rear its ugly head.
So now
because the problem is like you said, it's so rapidly spreading. It's very hard to pick up. There's like 14 days before you even realize you may have a cold.
Oh my god.
So people will get this.
I'm what do they call it? A hypochondriac.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm gonna die,
baby. Call the doctor. I'm dying.
Yesterday, my son sneezed on me. I was like,
I'm putting you back in the room. We are on a constant mission to separate the fun facts from regular plain facts.
Yeah, and we do the fun fact. Greg, and Lebs as well.
If you're listening to this, like he just pointed to himself twice and couldn't get it right.
So we do it with Lebs, and we do it on other days. So this is us.
You can also check it out on YouTube.
We've got it. It's got its own channel as well, which is cool. So I've even created a logo. I forgot to tell you. It's a very cool logo.
Oh, show and tell's over, but he just keeps on expanding.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Excellent. Okay, well that's nice.
Yeah, so this is just for you to decide whether you like our facts or not. And remember, always, please hit us up with facts. We need more facts, and if we can.
But here are 3 fun facts for you. Well, you decide. Welcome to the Fun Factor with Greg, Lucky, and Lebs, and we try to separate the regular facts from the fun facts because you've heard people say it in conversation.
Yes. it's very important to make sure that a fact is in fact fun, because people say they're fun facts when they interject into a conversation and then they ruin the whole vibe. So we are separating it, and it's our job to do it, and we want you to join us on this journey. I'm going to start off because mine is very short but very fun.
Oh boy.
So you say.
I can't wait.
So my fun fact for today is that you guys know the pill paracetamol? In Britain, paracetamol decided to stop
so it's in Panado, it's in paracetamol's in a lot of... Aren't you allergic to it?
I'm allergic to aspirin.
The other one. So same stuff.
I can have paracetamol.
You can have paracetamol.
Okay.
So in the UK, what they did is they stopped selling paracetamol in bottles. So you just open them up and then you can throw the pills out and drink it, whatever. They stopped making them in bottles and put them in blister packs. And
so you have to pop them out.
So you have to pop them out.
Yeah.
And that decreased suicide rates by 48%, which shows that laziness, because people were too lazy to go, because then you have to do each individual one. It dropped the suicide rate by 40, I think it was 40%.
Who's coming up with these percentages? I can believe it, but I don't trust your percentages.
No, it's 40 or 42, something like that. How crazy is that?
Humans are so lazy.
But hey, lazy saves lives.
I cannot believe that, really.
Lazy saves
40%.
lives. 40%. Yeah, it's 40 or 42, something around there. But that's crazy.
Because I sometimes think, I'm like, oh, why do I have to pop these out?
Yeah, they're awkward. It's like,
how tough is our life? 2020, I have to pop my poles out.
Why can't I just get so that's mine. It's very quick and it's an easy
I'll
fact.
give it to you. It's fun. Very rare that Lucky gets a fun fact, but it's fun. It's fun from me.
It is fun. Yeah. I
I
like it.
I love it. It's fun because we're dealing with death.
Yeah, but it's fun nonetheless. All right.
Okay.
Who's next?
Oh, should I go? Okay. Mine, I think, is something that's very important to us South Africans.
Beer.
That's part of it. But in Ohio, in the US, they have special number plates for repeat offenders of drunken driving.
So the cops look out for them.
So the cops look out. So it's a yellow license plate with red writing, so that when you drive past, the cops will be like, okay, let's stop that one and check. It's called, some people call it party plates.
Party plates.
Yeah.
They show that you're a jeweler.
Watch out for him, honey. He's a party.
He's got a party plate.
He's got a party plate.
Yeah, something we could use here at home,
is
don't you think?
absolutely genius.
Yeah. So?
Yeah, that's definitely fun.
That's definitely fun. No, that's
a fun fact.
That is No,
you know, now in South Africa they're bringing in a law, zero tolerance, no drinking.
0%.
So 0%.
It's always weird how our country takes so long to get to those, like, we've had it. It's over now.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
do you think it's gonna help though?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope
Let's
so.
hope.
Yeah,
Let's hope.
so. Okay, well, those are two hard acts to follow.
Yeah. What is your fun fact for today?
Okay, so my fun fact for today, it revolves around babies.
Okay.
I very rarely would say this, but I wish your son was here, Lux.
Yeah.
Because I could show you children's eyes, well, humans' eyes, after 3 months, the outward appearance of your eyes never changes. So the size of your eye, the size your eyes are now, that is the same. So if you go look at your baby's face right now, so Lucky's kid's about, 9 months old?
He's 9 months, turning 10, yeah.
So cute. He is
His
so cute.
eyes will be that size for the rest of his life.
So let's just get this right. I just want to make sure 100%. So is it the entire eyeball itself, or is it the cornea, the circle part?
No, it's the eyes. It's the whole thing. It's your frontward appearance of your eye.
So from 3 months, this is what your eye looks like. That's the size
That's
of it.
why
It never
babies
grows.
kind of have those, they kind of look like a little bit like goggle boxy eyes.
Yeah, because they're
They've
quite
got
big.
That your eyes will stay like that forever. So your eyes do grow as you get older, but not from this appearance. They grow backwards. They grow in other places. They don't grow here where you.
Okay. All right.
So a kid's eyes, once he's hit 3 months, that's how your eyes are going to look for the rest of your life. You know, your nose and your ears keep growing, but your eyes, they look the same.
I like that.
I don't know.
Really?
I like it. I do like it. But is it a fun fact, though? Is it going to get the people going at the party?
Well,
So
although
your eyes are not going to change until you're, like when you're 99.
If there's one thing that I could change by myself, these two things.
Really? Why?
Why?
I have eyes that look like I'm drunk or high all the time.
Yes,
people
yeah, you
always come
do.
to me. They're like, "Are you
Just give a
tired?"
look into the camera there. Just give us a...
Close up, Nyana, so we can see. No, I
So
think
you
that's a
would
fun
change them?
fact.
No, it's a
if
fun.
you had a complaint with the Lord, you'd be like, hey, bugger, you could have given me better eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of all the things,
Of all the
like he
things, of all
really
the things.
no.
Yeah,
yeah.
your wife would wish you had got a bigger, not eyes, definitely not eyes,
Bigger hands.
bigger hands,
Bigger
bigger hands.
Okay, yeah, fun fact. I like it.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
You're
All right, so
such-
3 fun
you're
facts. That's
you're
that's
such
the
a
first,
bastard
that's
about
the
the
first
fun facts.
time we've gotten 3 fun facts.
Yeah.
We usually get like 1 or 2.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think the first time we didn't have any fun
But
facts.
you might disagree with all 3 facts, but that's what we want to know from you. Do you think all 3 of these facts were fun or not? Let us know. Comment below. Also, tell us your fun facts if you have any.
You can dislike the video if you don't like Lucky's fact.
And share.
Why?
So we do this part of the show where we just kind of ask a question and sometimes we try and answer it, but at the end of the day, you just in your head go, oh, it's actually quite a cool question, and why do people do that? So today you have one.
I'm happy we're asking the important questions.
Exactly.
The question I want to ask is about why people have such sexually charged baby showers, not baby showers, bachelorettes, or what's the one?
Yeah.
Not a bachelorette.
Yeah, bachelor and bachelorette.
This is what's the other one? It's called like a hen's party.
Hen's party.
Man, that's the same word as bachelorette.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's
There's another
tomato,
nicer
potato.
word for it.
Yeah.
No one says potato. Oh, okay, yeah, and I'd like some potato chips, please. Hey? Also, who says potato? Like some potato
Potatoes, please. You mean chips? No, potatoes.
Potato.
Potatoes.
Potato.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, so
The reason I brought this up is because if you don't know, I'm getting married. I'm very excited. It's all around the corner. Everything's ramping up. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know what I'm going to have to do after this. I've actually started trying to think of scheduling activities. So like a weekend away, maybe even for a bit, doing a trail run or something.
a trail, like a trail run.
Yeah.
You doing a trail run?
Well, no, just here's the thing. It's setting things up so there's something else to look forward to.
I thought you were saying the word when I said, do you mean a trail run?
What are you giving? Are you trying out a new snack or what?
I was like, I'm sure he's saying the wrong word.
No, it's a friend's trying to convince me to do one. Anyway, I'll talk about that when I get my Solomon shoes.
Oh, Solomon shoes for the man who doesn't have time to tie his shoelace.
Oh, my hat.
Yeah.
Anyway, so one of the sisters got hold of me. Her bachelorette's coming up, and she sent me a list of questions to answer. Now, I looked at one of the questions, and I was like, her mother is going to be in the room.
Your mother.
My mother's going to be in the room. My sisters are going to be in the room.
Yeah.
And then you want to ask my future wife the size of my penis.
That's outrageous.
And then you want me to answer that question.
You don't know the size of your penis? Who has...
Well, no, look, I did measure it long ago. I'm sure it's grown since then.
I'm sure it has.
You know, any teenage boy there, you got to find out.
But this is also the thing. Part of the why is like I've been to many bachelors. I've had my own bachelors. Men just go out and do stupid things, and usually there's a female.
I mean, that's a generalization. Some people do stupid things.
No, I'm serious. But what I'm saying is that I know that in a lot of ladies like to have this Q&A. So the husband to be has answered all these questions.
Yeah.
Then they ask her, and then they see if she's right. And then I'm always like, but why? Like,
well, I think it can be funny. It
Yeah.
can be good, but I mean, why go down that route?
do you know the term organized fun? Nobody wants to hear organized fun. When they do that, that's when I think of the word, the phrase organized fun. Because it's like, everyone dress in pink and only blue, thank you. And then we are going to have tea, then we're going to do this question.
Yes.
It's organized.
Yeah, I know what you
fun.
mean.
So we've
We
got...
actually spoken about organized fun on the happy hour. I know, because I've spoken about how I like board games, which are organized in a sense.
Yes.
But if people don't want to play the board game, move on. If there's sport on, you don't have to force people to do what the organized
just
plan.
let them enjoy.
Let them just have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Let the boys play. So I've given you some of the questions there.
Okay, so these are the questions that they asked you to video yourself.
I only literally saw the penis one, and then I was like, okay, well, and then
Okay, so I'm going to ask you the first one. I think I know the answer to this, but what is your favorite position in bed? I like to say sleeping.
Correct.
But okay.
Okay, listen, I just made in front of my mother. I like it when she puts her head behind her leg and
yeah, it's like the rodeo clown. Yo, that backwards.
but then while she's spitting at me.
Yeah, it's like what you can't. Okay. What is your pet peeve?
Okay, no, that's kind of easy.
Driving. No, bad people driving.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's
Okay.
That's an easy question.
How big is your willy? Yeah, that's okay. What is your least favorite chore? All chores.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, actually, my biggest chore is when my fiance says, "Cool, can you sort out dinner?" So I'm like, "Cool," but now she's on a no potatoes, no pasta, no rice.
No fun.
These are 3 of my favorite foods. I can't cook with them, so it becomes a chore.
Okay. Yeah. How often do you think you should have sex as a married couple?
Often.
Yeah, all the time. What item of clothing or
Wait, I have to tell you. My father has given me a pearl of wisdom in the past.
Nice.
Just passing on, he's been married for 45 years.
Yeah,
he
he
thought
knows.
he'd give me
Yeah.
just a little heads up.
Yeah.
Something that, instead of learning for yourself,
Yeah.
I'll give you the inside track.
Yeah.
He says, sex is the lubricant of marriage. It makes it all easier.
That is genius. And you know what the thing is? That he leave it there because he didn't go into...
No, he didn't go, "Oh, your mother and I, well, we love doing the thing where she goes,
Sometimes in the kitchen.
Dad, shut up.
Dad, please.
I eat there.
Yeah.
Stop
okay.
it.
I love
Stop
it. That's actually...
Yeah.
That should be a
So,
show.
I mean, these are the questions,
Yeah.
those are the thing. But I mean,
Yeah.
organized fun. Maybe
Organized
that's the
fun,
problem.
yeah. Okay, I just want to see if there's any interesting ones. I mean, what's your favorite treats? I think sweets.
I like all sweets. Chocolates, sweets. I've got a sweet jar. And I'm 32.
How would you describe your home decor style?
Laissez-faire.
And who would play you in a movie? Well, because Jim Morrison is dead.
Obviously somebody, one of the world's best actors, they'll have to go under lots of prosthetics.
Yeah.
So like Leonardo DiCaprio. Get him a wig, make it good. Okay, so the questions aren't
The
as
question
bad.
aren't
They
as
weren't
bad.
as
I mean,
bad
there's
as
one or two
ours.
that's ridiculous that I think in front of your mom it would be a little bit like, I don't want to know that. But then again, me and you did go watch 50 Shades of Grey with our moms, so nothing can be worse than that.
No, that was an interesting time in our lives.
We thought it couldn't get worse until my mom said, "It's not as racy as the books, eh?" Oh, no touching, no touching.
It is time for Shit Tank. It's where we have to sell each other things that we don't like.
Yeah, so Greg and I both have written some stuff down, put it in a bowl, things I don't like, things Greg doesn't like, and he's gonna. So this week it's your turn, and you have to.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a topic and try and convince me about this topic in 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm going in.
All right. Okay.
Oh, yes.
What is it?
We are talking about spiders.
Now, for those who don't know, I'll try to find this clip and put it in, but
Lucky hates spiders.
Hate
They're
spiders.
easily one of his biggest fear.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? I've recently started to not kill spiders and rather put them outside because I know that they're there for a reason.
Okay, cool. Stop taking
Mosquitoes,
Stop
I
taking
kill.
my speech. Stop taking my speech.
Okay.
Okay, so I got 1 minute to sell you on spiders.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Spiders are easily one of the most interesting looking creatures. How many times do you see something with 8 legs? Think about it. Think about it. That's interesting. It's different. Also, spiders, 8 eyes. All the better to see you with. I think their eyesight's actually quite bad. But spiders serve a very important purpose in your home. They chow other insects. And mosquitoes are prime enemy number 1 that they take down, which is good. Nobody likes a mosquito. They serve no purpose other than to kill humans, which is a purpose. But we're talking about spiders here, my friend. And the thing about spiders is that they make really good baddies in movies. Like when you see a monster that's a spider, did you see the Arachnid Town movie? I don't know what that movie was called, but that was one hell of a scary ass movie because of the spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one where they like invade and spiders have given us incredible technology. They give us Spider-Man. Can you imagine no Spider-Man? We've only got it because we've seen spiders.
All right. Okay. Woo!
Spiders have given us a lot.
They've given us a lot. They've given me a lot of scary fucking experiences.
You chicken. So, well, it's difficult to sell a hated insect.
It is quite a hated insect, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think like there are goodies.
No, but I've even come to it. I've said like I understand why they're there, and that first point is very, very true. Like they kill other insects that are in your house. Yeah, but listen, I'm not gonna buy one and keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, that's.
But it wasn't. Listen, you had some good points there. I didn't like the 8 legs, 8 eyes. That didn't help me. That doesn't help me.
It's interesting when children will see it and they'll be like, "Oh, that is not normal."
Greg once, I don't know if I'm going to steal it because we're not going to do it as a fun fact again. But Greg once told us on the radio show that spiders. The reason people are so scared of spiders, just explain to people because this is such a cool fact. I think it's one of the most interesting things.
The reason we are afraid of spiders is because, well, obviously they can be deadly and can kill, but
they're alien to us.
They are so different to what we are.
So we are, we stand on 2 legs, we have hands, whatever. So the next closest thing would be an animal on 4 legs.
Yeah.
So we kind of understand it, but a spider.
It looks so completely foreign to you that your brain is going, oh my.
That is why we're so petrified of it. So the hairiness, the 8 tentacles, the eyes, everything about a spider is just completely foreign to us, and that's why we so.
It's not like you're normal. This is your normal.
Exactly. So that's actually, and I was like, yo, that was scary, but it was cool.
It was good to get Lucky's thumb of approval for the fun fact, which doesn't happen often.
As you.
Sit down, children. Welcome to school.
Time for show and tell. We love doing this, so we show each other some stuff and we try and impress each other with our show and tell.
And it's also to try and impress you.
Yeah. So today's show and tell, I think I've definitely taken the cake. This
isn't a competition.
It's not, but if it was,
you'd win.
Yes.
Okay.
So I've got a box here.
Yes, I can see. It looks like one of your numerous baby items.
Yeah.
That sounds breakable.
But it's not a baby item.
That sounds breakable.
I'm just using this box. Today's show and tell, my friend. Bam! Greg and Lucky mugs. Yes, there you go.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and boom, Greg and Lucky happy hour mugs, yo. Now listen.
Look, I'm gonna. Can I complain? Really?
Yeah.
They're really nice, but I mean, Font Man would never allow this to happen. What's happened here? Why isn't the whole mug yellow?
The printing doesn't go all the way down, which really drives me.
I mean, what kind of amateur print house is this? Where did you go? You went to Jetline, didn't you?
No, I went to Photo First. Listen, they're really nice people. They're phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. That always gets you more business.
The guy says my sizing was wrong. I think...
Oh,
but how cool are these? We're becoming official now. Like this is a
merch.
Official.
Get these ugly homely mugs that your wife bought out of there. I'm getting them out of the shop. Get them out of here.
So the thing is, it doesn't even end there. So these are cool mugs. So these are, and what Greg and I think I thought of this. What I want to do is I want to get a whole bunch, and then we can maybe sell them online if people want these. If you like the show that much, but the show's still young.
No, I don't think we should sell them. I think what we should do is if we find somebody whose favorite color is beige, we'll give but you have to prove it by showing us all your beige items.
And then I bought you another present. This is also for you.
Oh.
So we're going to talk about this later in the show.
This is our 20 bucket list things to do in 2020.
Yes.
Okay, jeez. Look, it is a nice show and tell.
There we go. This photo, these photos, we keep in our wallets, but I've laminated them because we used to only have them in paper. So we keep these in our wallets, and if you see Greg or Lucky, you then can say, hey, if you go, hey, Greg, where's Lucky? Then Greg will take it out of his wallet and go, here he is.
And then we'll take a picture with Lucky as well.
Exactly.
Because the thing is, the amount of times that people will come up to us, which is really nice, thank you for coming up to us, and say, oh, yo, where's Greg? You're like, we don't, like, it's a Saturday.
Yeah, like,
I mean, we spend some time together, not
yeah,
all the time.
Not all the time, exactly.
So
yeah.
Okay, yeah, these are cool. These are very cool. I like the mugs.
Yeah. And I thought, you know what, listen, we are trying to be professional. We're trying to do this as well as we
operative
can.
word, trying.
Yeah.
You know?
And we've got to start somewhere.
Got to
start
look
with
the part.
Merch. Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
Very cool.
Very nice. Okay, we'll find something to do with these. Just a little bit clever about the design there. But thank you. These are great. Thank you very much. Okay.
All right, cool. You owe me $300. I'm just kidding. No. I just wanted to jump there and be like, it's like
so, well, that's why it didn't work. You only paid lady 600 rand for these things. You cheapskate son of a gun.
It's always when somebody like gives you something and then at the end they're like, oh, you're like, thank you so much, and they're like,
these don't even
$150, and you're like,
no,
but you gave
it to me.
Recent to me, yeah.
These don't look dishwasher safe.
I don't know actually. I don't know.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great. Thank you very much.
Cool, man. Cool.
We'll let you know how you can get your hands on one of these grubby mugs.
Yeah.
Now, my show and tell is a little bit different.
Okay.
It is a picture
of me. No, a picture of you and Jen.
No, it's not a gift for you. No, This is a picture of me and my fiance.
I don't know why you're doing that with your arm.
Well, on YouTube, you'll be able to see it. You'll put a high-res picture.
So that's a photo of Greg and Jen.
So there's balloons on the roof. We're kissing.
It was like 300.
It was a lot. There was 500 balloons.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we don't want to.
Greg had 500 balloons at his engagement. I had 500 candles. We honestly.
500 is a good number.
When we propose, we do it right.
So what I wanted to tell you about was Lucky and I have a proposal service.
Of course.
Where we help people propose. So if you are a lady, it's a leap year, you can propose. You can actually propose any year you want if you're a lady. If you're a guy, you can also get hold of us. Hit us up on Facebook, send us a message. Otherwise, DM us on Instagram and tell us that you want to propose. And I'm going to be nasty here and I say, serious people only.
Yeah, no, but I think so as well. That's real. Because, like, you got to have had the discussion with each other. There's no point in you trying to propose to someone and she's like, but Jim, we haven't even talked about it.
Lucky and I are in the throes of creating a proposal TV show.
Yeah, we are like so close and we want you to be part of it and it's going to be cool.
I think it will be very cool.
Yeah,
and
very different.
We're going to try to do that. But I wanted to tell you the story of my engagement just to give you a taste of how great it could be.
Yeah.
So we went away on a romantic weekend away. Jennifer and I never go on a romantic weekend away. She's thinking... That's it,
ladies. Guys, treat them nice, eh?
And she's thinking, oh, wow, like, this must be it. Massages, everything. I phone the place and I tell the lady, hey, do people do that here? She's like, yes. So I was like, okay. She was so uncool. It was outrageous. We arrived and then she was like, we sat down for like a welcome glass of bubbly while they like set up our room, and she asked in front of me, she said, how much do you know? That's what she said. It gets way worse. So now I'm like, play it. I was giving her the no, the whole thing is
this is the face.
And I was never ever actually going to do it there.
Okay.
It was all just the psych out.
Okay.
So now, but now, like I was like,
but still, you're like,
wait, what are you doing? So romantic place, amazing. Like swimming a pool by the river, it's beautiful. Not too far from Joburg either. Great. The next morning we wake up, go for the breakfast. Once again, uncool lady twirls Jennifer around to try and see her hand, to try and see if I put a ring on it. And then she says to me, but still kind of like, she goes, what happened? I was just like,
this is outrageous, bro. This is good.
Well, but it actually kind of worked out. Because then, all while this was going down, the early morning breakfast disaster, I'd given my brother keys to my house.
Yeah.
And I'd arranged with the balloon company to come and deliver balloons.
Yeah.
So then my brother set up the camera that took that photo and recorded everything. And then while we're driving home, so now Jennifer's obviously a little bit deflated.
Obviously.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
somebody has shoved it in her face.
Suck up, lady.
that she was supposed to be proposed to.
Yeah.
And we're getting closer to home. And sometimes if you've been listening to all 4 of these, I feel like we're friends now. I'm going to tell you an intimate secret, and I'm sorry if you're listening to this for the first time. Sometimes my intestinal system isn't the best.
Yeah, exactly.
So my fiance obviously knows this, so I go. We're like 5 minutes away from home, and I go, uh-oh.
Yo, I gotta.
We are in trouble zone. Things are getting bad.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. And we live on the 3rd story of our apartment. So I said, babe, you're gonna have to park the car. So she's like, oh, okay. So she parks the car. So I get out the car and I run upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm like, gotta go, business calls.
Yeah.
She parks the car. She's deflated.
Carrying the bags up.
In the video. So I'm waiting patiently. Balloons everywhere. Everything's set up. It's Sunday morning. She opens up. Now I've closed the front door because I don't want her to see it immediately. So she gets the front door. She starts cursing me. She's like, oh, you idiot. Why did you close the front door? She walks in. She has got a gazillion bags on top of her. She has brought everything up. Like, yeah, Quasimodoing into the place. And then, boom. Everything set up. Drop a knee. Tears. Magic. Oh, beautiful day.
Done. Beautiful. You see that? That's what we do.
That's just one thing.
We do. Yeah, I love it. That's good. I can't believe the lady. We
won't make that mistake, we promise you.
So, did it happen? What happened? Oh my God.
So if you want to propose to anyone, please get in touch with us.
How much does she know? Yeah, about the Korean War, not much, eh?
So neither do I. These canapes are delicious. To try and wrap up the happy hour, every single time we do this, we want to try and make 2020 your most interesting year. We came up with this list of things to do. There are a whole bunch of them. Some of them are really easy, some of them are really hard. But one of us has to always go away and bring one back to show us.
Yeah, so I did last week. Greg is doing this week. And listen, you can go and download this list as well. And you don't have to laminate it like we do. It is on Facebook.
Are you 100%?
Yeah.
I was looking at our photos and I don't know if I saw it there.
Okay, well, I'll put it on Instagram and I'll put it on Facebook today. So just go check it out, look for it. You can download it and try and do as many as you can of these. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was mine.
Yeah.
If you look there.
Okay.
Tell me what's the easiest one.
Say sorry.
No. Well, okay, well, that's pretty easy. But there's one there that says walk barefoot.
Don't tell me that you walked barefoot. Is it in public? Because
So, in order to make 2020 one of the most interesting years, one of the things is walk barefoot.
This is such a cop-out.
And it's the easiest thing I can do without having to do much effort. So,
oh my God.
What I'm up to.
Where is this?
Out of my home.
I'm here at Gold Reef City. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Ready to make 2020 an interesting year. That's the Golden Loop. I fucking hate roller coasters. The last time I was on a roller coaster, I nearly slipped through it. All my friends wanted to go again and have fun. I nearly died because the thing didn't clamp on properly. So I'm going to go try to do all the roller coasters here today. If you've ever been inside a theme park this early, it's the best. There's no one here. Here we go.
How do they let you in?
They're open at 9:30 from Wednesdays to every other day.
Yeah. Friday, Saturday. Yeah.
I'm probably not going to be able to film on it, but this is what's going to happen. You're going to hear my voice. Maybe hear my pants need a changing. I am genuinely scared now. Like, getting nervous.
Oh shit! Oh my fuck! Oh no! Here we go! Here we go! I can't believe you like these things.
I love it.
Holy shit. Oh my word. Oh,
Oh, look at your face! Look at your face!
I've just got off and I'm shaking. You can probably see the camera shaking as well. I closed my eyes at some of the scary bits because I couldn't handle it. Shaking like I had Parkinson's. The Tower of Terror. It's a nice name. It says it's too late to call your mom. Oh my hat.
Okay, the Tower of Terror was a bit better. It was shorter than the Anaconda, but I think I've had enough of roller coasters for the day today. I think I'm going to go find the Ferris wheel, where they'll let me sit on one of the horses. I don't know if that's only a kiddie's ride. Make 2020 the most interesting year.
That is awesome, bro. I can't believe you psyched me out of that foot walking nonsense.
Your face dropped, you should have seen.
I was so disappointed in him. I was like, this is horse nonsense. How could you even... So wait, first of all, I want to ask you, so well done. Honestly, mate, well done. He did, Tower of Terror and
Anaconda. The Golden Loop was actually closed.
So tell me something, who filmed, because when you were on the roller coaster, I can hear the sound that you were recording, but who was filming for you?
I just filmed other people going on the ride later.
Oh, okay, put a sound over it. Okay, that's quite clear.
That's a 101 to not having anybody who works for you.
Yeah, that's, dude, well done. That's proper. That is, I can't believe it. So where is, dude, ride a roller coaster?
I just want to give insight, if you don't know, I hate heights.
Yeah, you're
it is.
Heights, yeah.
Like I've had a bungee jump before, and it was also like I'm flipping nervous now just talking about this. There in the video you can't see, but my hand is shaking like Michael J. Fox. Like it is.
Yeah, it's hectic.
Oh, so that was, and it was good. It was good. It was after I did it. Yeah. So the Anaconda was hectic.
It's a cool ride though. Like I mean, I know you were scared, but isn't it? It's like the loop. I'm an adrenaline junkie. The loops are quite cool.
Yeah, but then it got overwhelming at one stage, and I did close my eyes. There was a kid next to me. I was like, "Oh, you're a student?" He was like, "No." I was like, "Oh, you're in matric?" No. Like he must have been like 16 or so. And I was like, "Oh my!" And he said, "If you get scared, just close your eyes." I was like, "Thank you, wise one. Thank you."
Kid said to me, "If you're scared, just close your eyes." Oh my god!
Oh no, it was the worst. I arrived, and then they were like, "There's space up front," and I was like, "No."
No, I'll sit in the back. Thank you.
Oh, one thing: if you do go to the theme park early, go with at least 4 people. They won't let you go on the rides unless there's 4 people.
So you had to wait for 3 other people to arrive
to do something.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a little trick as well. So that's cool. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. Okay, so you went on which morning did you go?
Well, I went on Wednesday morning.
Oh, okay.
It was, but so they're open from Wednesdays.
Yeah, Wednesdays to so they're obviously
weekends.
That is cool. That is well done. So listen, if you also want to do any of these, please go check out the list. Go do it. Well done, Greg. So next week I gotta do something. Yeah. Dude, that foot one, I was like.
Hey, well, so I can take it off the list. Walking barefoot. Thank you for getting involved in listening to the Happy Hour.
Yes, remember, please share it with your friends. Check it out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. But you can listen
subscribe.
Listen to it on Spotify, or you can watch it on YouTube.
Look, the whole reason we're doing this is just to try and brighten your day a little bit, because we know how hectic life can be. Everything catches up to you.
Yeah, and it just becomes to a point where it's just sad and whatever. So we try to bring a little bit of happy for 1 hour on the Happy Hour podcast.
Yes, and remember, I'm still looking out for somebody whose favorite color is beige.
Oh, please hit us up.
Love to learn about your fascinating life.